Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome to the People's Mentors podcast, where we mentor the people on real estate entrepreneurship and mindset. This is episode 007, right? And the word for today is plan, P-L-A-N. So let's start off with the quote. There's a book. Activity is often unrelated to productivity. Busyness rarely takes care of business. I repeat, I love that quote. Activity is often unrelated to productivity. Busyness rarely takes care of business. So let's get into the word of the week. Plan. Plan is an acronym that stands for Practice Lean Activities Now. Oftentimes, we think we're making progress because we're busy. Oh yeah, I'm working sun up to sundown. That's one of the things I realized myself. Oh, I'm working sun up to sundown. I'm working Monday through Saturday, Sundays even. I'm doing events. I'm doing speaking engagements. I'm also buying properties. I'm actually mentoring people and so forth. I got a lot of stuff going on. Just pretty much doing a lot of activity, but is the activity actually productive? Is it helping me move forward with my goals? And the sad part is many of us don't even plan where our goals are concerned. We're just all over the place. We got our hands in a lot of different activities, but without a proper plan in place, these activities are leading us to nowhere. Right? And I definitely don't want you to be in that situation. So I want you to practice your lean activities now. Now, the book of the week is The One Thing by Gary Keller. Now, some of you guys might be familiar with that name, Gary Keller. He's actually the founder of Keller Williams. And he wrote another book, The Millionaire Real Estate Investor. I forgot the exact term of it, but of course, this dude's an avid real estate investor. He knows his stuff, and he's an author, so he definitely knows his stuff. And even though he's a real estate investor, again, his book is titled The One Thing. So it's not really specific to real estate whatsoever. It's all about make sure you focus on the one thing. Make sure you plan your activities, your lean activities now. Just focus on one thing and plan on it until you knock that out. Because it's better to put all your eggs into one basket than to diversify it amongst many baskets, right? I think Warren Buffett said that. He said he prefers to have all the eggs in one basket and make sure no one kicks it over. Right? There's power in focus. There's power in concentration instead of being diversified. And I think I got that quote too from, analogy from Tyler Perry. So Tyler Perry made this phenomenal analogy that really transformed my mindset. He said, what most people do is they have a cup of water. You mind if I get your drink? That's DJ Cool over there. So just pretend this is just some water, right? And he said, and these are like different seeds, right? Different pods. He said most people have just one bottle of water, and what they do is they distribute it equally amongst all of them. Just to say, okay, well, maybe this one might grow, but that one may a little bit, that one may grow up. So they didn't want to play safe and just spread the risk all over. But Tyler Perry said, no, it's better to remove all of them. Just focus on the one thing. The one. Real estate investment, buy and hold strategy, 5 units and up, Pittsburgh, PA, cash flowing properties, 5% or 5 units and up, 10% cap rate, 10% cash on cash return. That's very specific. That's one investment strategy that I personally am focused on. Just one thing. And I pour all of my resources into that one thing. This is like the water. This is a resource that plants need to grow. This represents my resources, meaning my time, my energy, my focus, my money, my everything. I'm pouring into this one thing to make it grow. That's it. Period. I'm not diversifying it amongst all these other investment opportunities and strategies and so forth. Phenomenal. So my thoughts on the book, you're busy. If you're busy and you seem like you're going nowhere, you're not getting any results, you're busy as a result of just poor planning. Pretty much. And as a real estate investor, you must run your business like a business and not as another part-time job. So plan your day in advance, as it says in the book, right? Schedule no more than 2 important things to do per day. So when you wake up in the morning, and one of the first things you should do is pretty much plan out, in order for me to consider this day a great day, what's the one thing I need to accomplish today? Just the one thing. Plan lean activity now. What's that one thing I need to plan to do today? And whatever it may be, that'll help you move forward with your goals. Just make sure you do that important thing first thing in the morning. All right. So that's my 2 cents on the book, The One Thing by Gary Keller. Hopefully you found value in it. And if you're focusing on your one thing, meaning your investment strategy, I highly recommend you focus on one investment strategy in one market and one market only. Whether it's multi-units, focus on multi-units. There's a certain cap rate, certain type of neighborhood, certain number of units. Just focus on that and that only. If it's somewhere between 2 and 4 units, then fine. Just focus on that strategy to the point that you perfect it. Because in that analogy, when you pour all your resources into one thing, then that one thing, let's say it's a seed, apple tree, what have you, it'll get more than enough resources it needs for it to grow so that you can eat the profits off of it. What was that? It'll overflow. Right. To the point it will grow big and then provide you with fruit as well as shade. So it's the same thing you want to do with your investment strategy. Pour it all into that one thing. And if you're interested in learning more about investment strategy and so forth, just check out our website, 100%finance.com, and we'd be glad to help. So as always, guys, this is to your success. Continue to earn passively and live passionately. Peace.